Hello friends, I'm Sabrina Hafidzah. Do you ever hear English expressions that sound nothing like what they mean, like hit the books or good things come to those who wait? Have you ever heard of it? Well, today we're diving into 5 fun and commonly used idioms that will help you sound more like a native speaker. And trust me, they are super useful in daily conversations. So, if you're ready to add some color to your English, let's jump right in. So, the first idiom that we are going to learn today is hit the books. I bet you hear this idiom very often. So it means to study very hard. It is usually used when someone needs to prepare seriously for a test or an exam. For example, I have been hanging out with my friends all week, but then I remember that I am going to have a test on Monday. And then on Sunday morning, I put my phone away, I make a cup of coffee and say this to myself: no more games, time to hit the books. No more games, time to hit the books. It means that it's time for me to study very hard. It's time for me to study very hard because I need to prepare this for the exam or the test that I'm going to have on Monday. So it's time to hit the books. It's time to study very hard to prepare for the test. Let's move on to the second idiom we have today, which is actions speak louder than words. It means that what people do is more important than what they say. It is usually used when someone makes promises but doesn't follow through. For example, you and I are in a same group for a school project, and then our friend Danny, he is also in a group with us. He says that he'll help us a lot, but every time we ask for help, he disappears and makes excuses. And then we're getting frustrated because we are doing the work, all the work ourselves. And then you say, Daddy said he would help us, but he hasn't done anything. And then I say, yeah, I know. Actions speak louder than words, right? He talks a lot, but we're the ones doing the work. Actions speak louder than words. It means that he made promises that he would help us a lot, but the fact that he hasn't done anything, he did nothing, because we're the ones doing the work. Every time we ask for help, he disappears. Actions speak louder than words. So let's jump into the third idiom we have today, which is as cheap as chips. It means that something very inexpensive or low in cost. It is usually used when something is surprisingly cheap. For example, you and I are shopping in a local market, and then I see a notebook. It looks very expensive, and then I say, oh my gosh, it must be so expensive. But then you check the price tag and laugh. Oh no, only $1. That's as cheap as chips. That's very inexpensive. That's very low in cost. The fourth idiom we have today is cut corners. It means to do something quickly or cheaply by skipping steps, usually resulting in lower quality. It is usually used when someone tries to save money or time in a way that lowers the quality or breaks rules. For example, a company is building a new apartment complex, but to save money, they use the low quality materials and don't follow all the safety rules. And then a few months after, when people move in, suddenly cracks appear in the walls and the elevator breaks. And then a tenant complains, this place is falling apart. Looks like they cut corners when they built it. Looks like they cut corners when they built it. Maybe they are skipping the steps, or they are using the low quality materials to build this apartment. That's why cracks appear in the wall and the elevator breaks, because they cut corners when they built it. Everyone, we get into the last idiom we have today, which is good things come to those who wait. This one's my favorite. It means that patience will bring rewards in the end. It is usually used when you want to encourage someone to be patient because good results will come with time. For example, I apply for my dream scholarship but I don't get it at the first time. And then my mom encourages me by saying, "Don't worry, sweetheart. Remember, good things come to those who wait." And then I work harder, I improve my grades, and then I apply again the next year. And then after months of waiting, I finally get the acceptance letter. And then my mom hugs me and says, "See, good things come to those who wait." So patience will bring rewards in the end. When we are being patient, it will bring us to the good results in the end. Good results will come with time. So good things come to those who wait. So everyone, these are 5 useful idioms that we learned today. The first one is hit the books, to study very hard. The second one is actions speak louder than words. It means what people do is more important than what they say. And then the third one is as cheap as chips. It means something very inexpensive or low in cost. And then the next one is cut corners. It means to do something quickly or cheaply by skipping steps, and usually resulting in lower quality. And then the last one is good things come to those who wait. It means patience will bring rewards in the end. And so I hope you enjoy learning them and you'll start using them in your daily conversation. And it's a great way to sound more fluent and confident. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep practicing and keep having fun with English. So, bye for now!